Sam has mastered that. And we welcome Sam to feel the color. Start with Opio behind. We'd like to direct your attention to the master pilot for Hover Team 1, flying an MCPX. This is Mr. Derek Davis flying the giant MCPX. He is the master pilot for Hover Team 1. Isn't it huge? That's a big one.
I can't see it.
Do you see it? It's up there.
Hey, he's flying. Hey, man, let's take a collection for that one.
Right. Giant scale.
Giant scale, all right.
Whoa.
It can do the wobble. That's an advanced maneuver, the wobble.
Hey, suspect now.
We'd like to acknowledge our official cameramen, Mike Pierce, and of course Merle Booker, who was threatened by that giant aircraft just a moment ago.
I can't see it.
Where is it at?
This is Derek Davis putting the giant size MCPX through his paces. Now you can fly this indoors if you like. This particular aircraft, you can fly it in your basement, you can fly it in your garage, you can fly it in your backyard. Very maneuverable, quite capable of executing most of the stunts and most of the maneuvers that real scale choppers can execute. But if you want to get into the hobby and have a ball of fun, relatively inexpensively, you can get something about this size, and as you can see, as Derek is doing, it will go through his paces and putting the large size runs to shame often.
That's because he's cheap. He's cheap.
Now the challenge is
always got to have the peanut gallery.
It wants to fly.
I got these from Dan.
Now, you might appreciate what he's doing now and be somewhat impressed, but actually he's trying to go up and down the runway.
He ain't got enough electricity for that. Yeah.
Hey, all right, let's give Derek a nice well-deserved round of applause. Derek Davis, the MCPX, giant size.
Dan Schroeder approaches the line with his T-Rex 600. Jan does an invert hover. Forward flight, left banking, forward flight, right aileron roll, right aileron roll, right aileron roll, stand invert, sideways flight. What most people don't know about these helicopters are that every stick movement is different. Every time you turn in a different direction. No stick movement is the same unless you're doing the same maneuver. So I believe the helicopter have over 100 different stick movement positions you a 3D flyer and land the T-Rex 600. Like a 50 size class heli.
Wonder, great step forward. So there are no fly bars on it. And the engineering has to have meanwhile, this Opio 100 T-Rex 700 to its paces on the fly bars. Now you'll notice the staccato type movements from time to time with this chopper. It will respond instantly to the touch of your hand. Instantly. You flip it inverted and just click it around, inverted. He comes out tail first, he does a couple of flips. If you just suggest to the thumb nimble, it will move. Comes around inverted. Now how does it go inverted? Why doesn't it just shoot down? What's going on with that it could go inverted? How does it defy gravity? And he's 6 inches off the grass. That's Opio. The reason it can go inverted is just an illusion. We just flip the world upside down when you think that the chopper is upside down, but that's not really happening. We'll explain it to you later. This was a controlled nose-in descent. Just smoothly comes out. Takes a 180. Flips it upside down, alters the pitch, maintains its altitude, comes back around, noses in, and does a low flyby. All of which requires a constant split millisecond of maneuvering on the control stick. Every split millisecond, you're making a decision when you're flying a chopper. And we fly down the runway with the skids. Don't try it at home. We do a couple of tick-tocks. Tick-tock, tock, tick, tick-tock, tock, tick. And we slide down the runway. You think there's wheels on those skids? just go inverted, do a couple of spins, tail in, reverse it, come around, snap out of it. No particular place to go, we just pull around this down. We just back it up. If a pilot were to attempt this in a real full-scale size heli, he would have to be in a G-suit that would be capable of neutralizing about 15 G. I don't know. This is Opio Muhammad. Let's give him a well-deserved round of applause. Put it through his master chopper pilot. Meanwhile, let's get we'll just spin it around on the launching pad on the ground, and we'll just spin it up in the air and twist it out. Most of the people have been ejected or evacuated or just plain ran by now. There was a time when we used to fly these around. We're inverted and we're descending. This is possible by simply altering the pitch on the blades. I know some of you might say, how do you do that? And we're grass cut high, inverted. A maneuver that not for the light of heart. Opio. Tick tock. Talk tick. Woo! You just snap it around, flip it over, twist it up, twist it down. Back it in. And we ought to rotate it down. Opio Muhammad, put this through his paces. Give him a well-deserved round. So this is Derek and Dan. They're going to go at it. May the best man win. Uh-oh. One of them afraid to go. Uh-oh, they're out there. We got a dog fight. Uh-oh, Dan threw a right. Derek threw a left.
Oh, chop it down.
Dan knocked him down first round. Down goes. This is Jeff Williams. Take a good look. Woo! Flips it on.
Jeff Williams does inverted flight. Nose forward, invert. Quick turn. Notice how the heli and these different maneuvers stay upright, nose down, and still go across the field. These things virtually defy gravity. Good roll, Jeff. Now this is an electric heli, 50 size heli, and he's running 2 batteries, LiPo. Battery technology has taken this hobby a long way. They're probably putting out over 100 amps. Look at what that dragonfly can do. Now to do these maneuvers, it takes skill. Because, as I said before, every movement on a stick for your radio is different. Essentially, you have to get to know your orientation really well.
I like me, you and that was pretty bad.
As Jeff fights the wind, he tries to stay on the other side of the runway. These helis, on an average, can travel up to 130 miles per hour in a straight flight, and in a dive, 150. And notice how these things stop on a dime. Jeff, can you simulate a forward flight for us and just stop it on a dime? Look at that, very controlled. He hovers. Right side up, nose side. Flips backwards. Inverted hover. Very controlled flight. Excellent flight, Jeff.
That's Jeff Williams. Let's put it together. Excellent, excellent.